Good morning. Hey everybody. How's it going? Hey replay viewers, thanks for watching. You can still tap to give hearts and share it out if you want to. Good morning. We are putting in the tripod. That's broken. Hello, Lauren. Ooh, that might be loud. Good morning, Melody. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lisa. I'm drinking my breakfast today. Did a protein shake. Hey, Chris. Sorry, I'm trying to catch everybody's name. Hey, Ashley. You did. Oh. And you know what? I think I just sent you an Etsy conversation. Because I'm having, you haven't been on a while. Oh, it doesn't show up there? I don't know. Yeah, check. I think I sent it. Hang on. Because I got a lot going on in a second. I think I just sent it to you. No, I finished yours. Okay. No, it wasn't yours. It was somebody else. Lucas. But that's not her first name. That's just what her account is. Anyways, I am having one of those, good morning, Kara. I'm having one of those, I don't remember if I did it moments. First day of spring break. Cool. Ours starts tomorrow. I think I might have sent her journaling cards without punching them because I'm having one of those, I don't remember doing it. Am I surviving? I'm trying. Right now, time blocking is printing and it's 54 sheets for just the A5. I know. And so I'm totally going to have to, I'm going to have to send her like stickers for free because now I feel horrible because I'm like, I don't know if I punished your order. I don't remember. It happens sometimes, but no, I always fix them. Oh, and let's see. Lori, if you're in here, I got your package and I will fix your stuff. She ordered the wrong size, so I was like, I'll just exchange it. It's not a problem. Right? It's hard. It's a struggle. This is what I told myself this morning. When you are feeling down, stand up. That was my encouraging words to myself this morning, and it's going in my planner. When you are feeling down, stand up. So, that's what I was like feeling at the moment. I'm like, oh, all right, stand up and get it done. Well, that's my other sign. See? Let go and let God. This was made by my good friend Sarah from August Fields Co. She made it for my birthday because that is like my favorite saying and I say it all the time. Just let go and let God. Yes, so she sent it to me for my birthday. And so I always have it like on my desk so I can see right away. Sure. I'm actually going to do a sticker series called Let Go and Let God. It's coming. Cute. So, and it's based off of, I know. Okay, so here's the story. So here's the story behind it. My mom did a cross stitch years and years ago for me, and it says, let go and let God, and it's two little kids, and one's letting go of a balloon, and it's flying up into the air. So, I took that cross stitch, and I did, do what you can, hang the rest. That's awesome. So I took that and I drew a tattoo for it that eventually I'm going to get because it's just like the best. I love it. So anyways, so then I was telling Sarah this whole story and she's like, cool. And then she did this sign for me. Bye. Gotta go give a test. Okay, go. All right, so you guys, yesterday, you too, Lauren, have a wonderful day. I was cleaning out that bookcase over there And I found some stuff I made a long time ago, and you're going to be able to tell because this paper is so dated. So dated. Alright, are you ready for this? Like, don't, like, cover your eyes or anything like that. Don't be... It's way dated. It's a clipboard. Believe it or not, this was a class I taught. And this paper is so dated. Look how dated it is. It's so dated. But I saw the ribbons and it reminded me of the paper clips that we did yesterday. I don't know who caught it. It was a late afternoon scope. There was a few of us on there. We made the ribbon paper clips. So totally, I saw it and totally reminded me of the paper clips. I'm like, I've been a ribbon girl forever. So seriously, you guys, this is held up. This is, gosh, 15 years old, right? Come on in. My help is here. And then this went with it. And you open it up and it's like it's pockets on the inside to hold like notebook paper or whatever, and it goes like that. And then you just clip it on your clipboard, right? Okay, so funny. So funny. So yeah. For those of you who didn't know, I taught cheesy classes. No, I'm just giving myself a hard time. I kind of love it. It's like plain and it's simple, but it is dated paper, but it's really cute. It's cute. So, a craft idea for a craft night, right? We could do that at some point in time. We'll do decorative paper clipboards. Do people even use clipboards anymore? We're like out of the loop of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Right? I know. I was rewatching, I was watching some replays today. You do at work? Oh, that's cool. See? You need a decorative paper, I can't even say it. Clipboard. I was watching, you use them for your editing. That's awesome. So I was watching Sarah's scopes, the replays this morning while I was getting ready and doing my makeup, and I was dying about her music because I was almost getting ready to graduate high school when she's talking about all these years. So I'm like dying because I totally was like, yeah, I remember those songs. I was graduating high school. Alright, I have to get some files open so I can hit the cut. Are we doing no holes or first?
I don't know. It's fine with me.
Okay. Sorry. Coordinating. Alright, so what's everybody up to today? Everybody? What are you guys doing today? I need to know just because I'm working. You're going to Target in a thunderstorm with 2 kids? Are you crazy? I don't shop when it's raining. I don't. You're working currently? Awesome. Errands and lunch with the husband before storms hit? Yay. That's so cool. Trying to Tammy kids on so we can go to Staples. Oh, she's out of diapers. Oh, you don't have a choice. You have to go. Okay. Yeah, well, we go when we have to go, but I still try to send him. Yes, I know your staycation. I haven't been able to watch any of your scopes though. Lunch with the kids, school. How cool. Thunder was fierce. I wonder if we're gonna storm here. I don't know. Alright, are the machines too loud because we got them running? Yeah, you live in Oregon, you always shop. That's true. That is true. Yay! Houston, okay. Can I show you how I make my stickers? Like which part? Right now the machines are cutting out the journal cards that I make. Which part do you want? Well, if you know what do you know what a silhouette is? Do you know what a silhouette machine is? I can show you the machines. Hi! I'll turn around. Hang on. Sorry. So there's the machines. I only have 2 right now. And they just go through and it cuts it. So a lot of what you do has to do in the design process. I do a lot of my own drawing and pattern creating. And so, yeah. So I draw and design it in Adobe Creative Suite. And then I import it into Silhouette's software program because you have to use that software program to cut. And then, are we good on both?
Yes. Well, no, I'm sorry, the bottom one I haven't pulled out yet.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm going to pause my music. Good morning, Cassie. So anyways, I do a lot, yes, the drawing part is difficult. I don't do a lot of like, I don't freehand draw a lot of things. Some things I do, for example, but I do draw in my program. Yes, Adobe Creative Suite, and then I import it in, then I create my cut lines. I do an offset so that when you get your sticker, I do the best so that you don't have any white border unless it's supposed to be a sticker that has a white border around it, because like words, sometimes you have to have a white border, you don't have a choice. But I don't like having that white border around. So it's a lengthy process. It just depends on how much time you want to put into it. There are a lot of sticker shops that they purchase clip art, they bring it into Silhouette, and they print it and cut it. So it just depends on what look you're going for and what you want to make. So, for example, I drew my teacup and designed it. Then I scanned it and vectorized it and brought it into my software. Then I colored it. Are you allowed to do that? If you buy the commercial license, it's legal. If you don't buy the commercial license, it is not legal. Do I purchase stuff with commercial license? Yeah, I have. Things that I don't want to buy. Hey, Gianna, how are you? Some things I just don't want to draw, or I know I'm not confident in it, then I will purchase it. If I don't have the time to do a certain effect in what I'm looking for, I'll purchase it. But I buy the commercial license, so hence the reason why some of my prices are a little bit higher than other stores, because I have to pay for all that out of my pocket, and it's not cheap. Because you're purchasing the right to use somebody else's artwork, and so they need to get paid for that. Same words with, I have done things and I have sold the commercial license. They pay a hefty price because they're going to turn around and use it for something. They're going to make money, and I'm never going to see any of that proceeds. So I need to get something in the beginning. So yeah, so it cost a decent amount. The more obviously you can create yourself, the better. But then you're creating something yourself, and so you have a lot of time put into that, and therefore you need to get paid for your experience. Somebody asked me if I'm a graphic designer by trade. Oh, you're welcome. There's a lot I don't mind sharing and teaching. I won't tell you what printer I use. I won't tell you what sticker paper I use, but no, you can't just add the creator's name. You cannot take somebody else's artwork, turn around and sell it in any shape or form, whether or not you are changing or not, without buying a commercial license. It is illegal. So, I'm not trying to be, there are many people who do it, and they don't do it the legal way. Do you do custom stickers, or are you just too busy at this time? I do, but right now my lead time on custom orders is about 3 to 4 weeks. So I do custom stickers if you want them. Usually when you're purchasing, when you are buying clip art, it will tell you whether or not it is for personal use or is it for commercial use, or extended license is what it's called. You're welcome. Just send me an Etsy conversation if you want something. So if you just purchase clip art, most of the time it's just for personal use. You're getting a huge, gigantic package for like $10, $20. And if you looked at the fine print, it'll say it's only for personal use. If you're buying clip art for, hey honey, to be able to use in a business sense so that you can make something and redistribute or resell it, then you're going to have to buy a commercial license. Yeah, you know, some people say that, but it's still not really legal. You really should just buy the commercial license because you just do not want to run into any problems whatsoever. You can give an artist credit all the time, but then they can come back at any point in time and sue you for proceeds that you have to pay them more money. So, no, it's fine. So say you do that. You make this little card right here, okay? And you purchase this layout from them, and you just gave them credit down in the bottom, okay? You didn't buy the commercial license. And you made $50,000 off of that, okay? We'll just use that for example. I have my printer going and the machines. I'm sorry. I know it's loud. Good morning, Jen. How are you? So anyways, you made $50,000 on this one little thing that you sold. That artist can come back and say, you bought my artwork to use, you gave me personal credit, but you only bought a personal license, and you made $50,000. I want a third, or whatever they decide that they want to do it. How did I learn so much? I've been doing this. I've been doing stuff in this type of category since I was 21. And so when you're in the line of business and you're doing it on a regular basis, you really learn. And plus, I've worked alongside of a lot of artists. You can commission an artist to do something for you. I've done that. And then you've paid them to make something for you, your creative idea. They take it and put it on paper or whatever platform they're going to use or you ask them to use, and you purchase that. Then that is now yours. So if you commission somebody to do something, that is now yours. But usually you have to sign off how you're going to use it. Yes, you cannot use licensed characters. Now, I can make a Mickey Mouse head, but I have to draw it myself. But I cannot grab the Mickey Mouse character off of the internet and put it on anything of mine and sell it. That's illegal. You can't do that. But basic shapes, you can't do that. So it's hard. It's hard when you're in that line of business of creating things because you really have to check yourself. And then you know what? People can copy you and you really have nothing that you can really do about it. You're going to have copying. It's really hard to have a creative copyright. So there's a lot of wiggle room and some of that stuff. So that kind of stinks too, because when you're making something and you put time and then you see somebody take your idea and they basically copy it, they change a couple things, you really can't do much about it. So anyways, business lesson, a lot of gray areas. There's a lot of gray areas. So anyways, hopefully that helps for those of you who are working on stuff. You're welcome. And I'm just trying to explain it in layman terms. There's a lot of technical stuff out there, but it's... You're welcome. Oh, asking about Adele. Yeah, I just ignore them. Good, good. I'm glad. Bottom line is, you want to cover your bases? Purchase the commercial license. Period. And then you're covered. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Ooh, really? That's not cool. So just, if you want to cover yourself, purchase a commercial license and make sure you read the fine print and you're fine. Like, you are fine. Because most of them will say, you can use this to create your own items, resale, I mean, it lays it out what you can do with it. So just purchase the commercial license. license. And I've had people ask me, they're like, oh, well, I saw this stuff, da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you did see it. And I purchased the commercial license from the artist. It depends. It completely depends. It's up to the artist. And yes, you should do that for your blog usage as well. With, yes, I was just going to talk about that. Awesome. What is your first name? I forget. I'm sorry. Fonts. If you're going to use a font and you're going to produce something and sell it, or you're going to even give it away for free, you need to purchase that font and have Nikki. Thanks. And have the permission to use that. If you're just using a font on your own computer for your own personal use, you do not need to. But if you're going to reproduce anything and use that font, you better have purchased it. So you need to be careful with that. For someone to design for me, like for me to ask them to design, I want to make sure I'm asking you. The mini, like the old one with the cartridges, is that the Cricut? You should. You should. Okay, Planner Junkie, you repeat your question. I'm sorry. I'm having pregnancy brain right that second. I'm trying to make sure I understand. Like, how much would I pay somebody to design, or how much would I charge to design something for somebody? Cassie, if it's the old Cricut, yeah, that's what I used to use all the time. Oh, I'm getting behind y'all. She's gonna yell at me. She's like, come on, let's go. Let's get some work done. I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, can't get in trouble with somebody who's volunteering for you. I would base it off of their skill level, and I would set an hourly rate. Or your best bet, honestly, is to set a job rate, because okay. So say somebody was designing this, and they might have technical difficulties, and so they might have ended up putting 5 hours in, but it should have really only taken them 2 hours. And so if you're paying them an hourly rate, you just had to pay them more than double. So set, I'll tell you in just a second. So I would set a per job rate. Yeah, find an art student. You still need to pay them though. You still have to pay them. I would set a job rate. Like I would set this job, is a $20 job, or this job is a $50 job, based on how much you're asking them to do. And because that kind of covers you. They do work for cheap. That's true. As long as you're going to pay them. So I would, so if I'm designing a logo for somebody's business, I think you can only do cut shapes. If you're doing the one with the cartridges, you can only do what's on the cartridges. If you're using upgraded Cricut, you can do anything. An average hourly rate for less experience is probably going to run about $20 to $25 an hour. For more experience, you could pay upwards of $50 to $60 an hour. You're welcome. Job rates based on each separate job, and that's based on how many hours they are going to tell you. When you say, this is what I need done, how many hours do you think it's going to take you? They give you an hour, I think it's going to take me 3 hours. And then you can kind of do an average and say, okay, then in your 3 hours, this job is going to cost, I will pay you $100 for this. And if they go over how much they thought it was going to, they can't come back and say, oh, well, I spent more time on it. The only way they can do that, yeah, get a quote. The only thing they can do that is if you keep on making changes, and then as an artist, your best bet is to have proofs that they sign off on. And if they continuously make changes from their original request, then they can say, you've made X amount of changes, it made me go over in my original quote to you this much, and so you're going to have to pay this much if you want it. And that's really a lot of times how they do it. So I hope I'm explaining that correctly. It's kind of, it's all green to you. I know, I'm sorry. It's really, if you're going to be designing for somebody, you need to have a quote, and then at that point in time, you can have an overage. And so, like, I've designed logos for people, and I'll say, okay, I'll design a logo for you. It's going to cost, my base rate is like $300, I think. I have to go back and look. It's like $300 and includes so much. Thanks. It includes up to a certain amount of hours. So if they make changes in those amount of hours, it includes up to that. Then anything over that hours that I put in, then they pay me an hourly rate. Yes. You sign a contract, or a lot of times it's just like a design. It's basically a contract. It's saying that here is what I'm estimating, this is what you agreed to pay me, and this is what you agreed to pay overage if it goes over because of your changes. So it can get complicated, especially when you're doing larger projects. Small stuff, like when I'm doing custom orders for people, like on Etsy, it's simple things, and so I'll do it. I'll send them a picture of it. I'll say, what do you think? Do you want any changes? And I will do quite a few changes for them, just depending on what they ask me to do. Usually it's something that I already have made, and they want some changes made to it for them to use personally. Okay, I need to do one. Did we, hang on one second. Did we already do the ones with no holes for that?
I believe so, but I didn't have to check.
Okay. So,
Yes.
we did. Okay. I tried to go, okay, bye. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks for inviting followers. I really appreciate it, Pat. I try to have orders done every single day and go to the office. Like, let's see. I went Monday and Wednesday. I did not go Tuesday. So, thank you. That is very sweet. Thanks for inviting followers. So, I'm believing that we have enough done today that we can do a drop-off and again tomorrow. So, that's what we're believing for. But right now we are printing and cutting in bulk, so it's easier to put them together. They do. They will pick up. However, I'm going to use a bad word. I'm a little anal about that. Okay? So I want to see them scan it in. And the reason why I want to see it scanned in, because then I know it's being processed. I want to see it being scanned in. I know they could just pick up from my front door. It'd be much easier. But, yeah. So we drive to the post office, we drop them off, and they know me. They're like, oh, here, come on. I don't even have to wait in line anymore. They see me. They're like, just scan today? And I'm like, yep, just scan. And so I print off my sheet that all I have to do is scan the barcode for all of those orders, and then that's it. What are we talking about? We have talked about a lot of different things. We talked about throwbacks, things that we made in the past. We've talked a lot about designing. They scan your sheet at the door? Oh, well, that's nice. I'll have to see if mine does. I don't know. I just always just take them. It's a small thing.
Again.
Oh, did I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It'll probably like stop in the middle. Okay. I cut something twice. Yeah, you guys, I'm really paying attention here. Oh my goodness. So we've talked about a lot. And then we talked about giving yourself encouraging words and my cheesy encouraging words. I have a really good friend volunteering for me. She refuses to let me pay her. So she just gets, I'm giving her product. Oh, I bet. September 9th. You did? Yay! I know my kids love raiding my craft room. They're always coming in here. Can I use this? Can I use this? Can I play with this? As a matter of fact, here comes one. Hi!
She needs a Band-Aid. The one
Oh,
the
you
box
need a
in the
Band-Aid?
bathroom was out.
Okay, go to my bathroom and in the closet. There's a Tupperware box of first aid stuff.
Okay.
Okay. She just got back from the park. Okay, go to Mommy's bathroom.
Come on, let's go get Band-Aid.
In my purse downstairs.
I like your car.
Thank you.
No. I don't think I know. No, we don't know what we're having yet, but I do know when we're finding out. So, I got that call the other day. And it went right away into my personal planner. I homeschool for preschool, but that's it. The rest of my kids go to school. Homeschooling wasn't an option until just recently, and so we are still debating on what we're going to do. So, hello! So, it wasn't available for me prior to now, so we are kind of tossing back and forth. So yeah, I found out the other day when we find out, and I totally wrote it in my planner right away. So, yeah, it's exciting. So, anyways. Alright. I know, right? And then we gotta decide, like, here's the exciting news. My mother lives in Colorado, and she is coming in April because I'm having a bridal shower. And so, she's coming, and 2 of my 3 sisters are coming, and a whole bunch of other people. So we actually find out the Tuesday before they arrive. They're coming, my mom's coming Thursday, and we find out Tuesday. And I've never been able to tell my mom in person what we were having. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to do it and what we want to do, because we're also celebrating the baby's birthday that week. And so I don't want to, like, not that she's ever going to remember, right? She's never going to remember. Yeah, but I don't want to do this big, huge party. I have enough stuff to plan for and to do. So, I don't know. But we're not waiting. I'm finding out in the ultrasound room. I'm not waiting. Yeah, I could make a reveal cake. But that's more work. No. Come on, Donna. There's more things that I have to do that week. We're already doing a lot. We're already repainting the whole downstairs and redecorating and way too much stuff. It's called nesting the whole entire time you're pregnant, and it kind of gets overboard. And I know it does. And so at some point in time I have to be like, I don't need sleep. I know somebody asked me how many hours a week I put in on my business. And honestly, probably way too much. Yep. She's agreeing with me. She's like, yep, you do. Because even if I'm not up in my office, I'm probably downstairs responding to messages, writing down design ideas, drawing out designs. Right now, I'm physically working in the office from 9 until almost 5 every single day. And then I usually come back for about 2 to 3 hours in the evening to work as well. So right now we're super busy because of all the orders that we had from Cultivating the Lovely line. So yeah. So on a normal basis, which, you know what? I'm loving it. I love that we're busy. But on a normal basis, I would probably put in 5 to 6 hours a day, maybe, especially when I'm in the middle of designing and then getting things ready for release, because you have to design it, print it, cut it, and take pictures. Well, I am only homeschooling my preschooler right now, and so we do our preschool in the morning time, and before the other kids go to school because she's just excited. She wakes up, she's ready. And really we only do about an hour to 2 hours. And then it's done for the day. And then of course as she's playing she learns stuff. And then right now I have a mother's helper because I have to put in so many hours. And then she does school time in the afternoon. They have another afternoon session. So I do love what I do, and it doesn't seem like work except for right now because we are doing a lot right now, but that's fine. But when I'm designing and I'm just, you know, putting my ideas on the computer, it doesn't. It's fun. When Mackenzie and I were designing the Cultivating the Lovely line, it was so much fun. I cannot explain how much joy it brought. The explosion has been great, and I hope it continues. Like, I would love to be processing 100 orders every week or more. Like, that would be great. Heck, if you guys cause me to become a ready-to-ship shop, that's wonderful. I would love that. Right now, I'm still doing things made to order. You order it, I make it. It's not made until you order it. And that's a lot of times why I can do such custom. So if you look at my shop and you want an insert and you want a specific line on it, like you want the to do today bookmarks and you want it in the Love at First Sight colors, I can do that for you. Like, I like being able to do that. Or you want half of your, you know, you order one set that way and you want another set to be in Begin Anew in the navy, black and gold, I can do that for you. So I like being able to do that because it gives you what you want, not what I'm telling you you can buy. So I like that you can say, okay, I want this and I want this. Example, let's see, look. Like if you want the cleaning list and Love at First Sight. I do inserts and stickers for planners. So you want some, it's Chaotic Blessing on Etsy. And I know somebody in here can pop it up. So say you want 2 different clean lists. I can do that. And I don't have to just say, you know, that's all. You can only order this, and plus everything that I do has color on it. I don't do any black and whites. So, thanks. Okay.
Both.
Oh, both of them are?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, guys. I have to pull up another file. Do we have the ones for no holes on that?
No, we do not.
We don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm every girl's best friend. That's not a bad thing to be, right? But I am through the screen. Like, really, I'm an introvert, you guys. I promise. All right, give me one second. Meal planner. Okay, what'd you say? Yes, holes? Now we're going to cut meal planners. Holes or no holes?
No holes.
No
Sorry.
holes. No holes.
How many of these are going to go in a folder?
4.
Okay.
Go for each order. Those of you who ordered the monthly kit, you're getting a steal. You're getting a steal. There's so much in this kit for $29.99. Seriously. Yes, my background is in graphic design, marketing, promo type materials. I used to do it for a non-for-profit, and I handled all of their fundraising and annual campaigns as well. So when you did that, because we didn't have a lot of money, you had to do both jobs. And so I helped raise the funds, organize those funds, and then I did the whole recognizing and honoring them. And so we had to do a lot of design work for that, as well as everything had a consistent, every year had a theme. And so all of your marketing materials had to go along with that theme, from the brochures to flyers to the banners that we would put up. So that is where my background is. So that's what I've done in the past. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I got to learn a ton. So it was enjoyable. But my favorite part was the designing. Even though I'm really great at admin, like that is probably my other strong suit. So if I can design and I can do that business admin of it, I'm happy. I'm just like flopping around stuff. So that is what I have done. Okay. I have to get off and get some more stuff done. We're going to be cutting and printing all day. Because right now the time blocking is going and it's 54 sheets. And I have to do that double-sided.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She's over here going, oh my God.
I gotta go home.
My God. Your order is close to the top. Right now I am doing all the A5s because there was only 9 of those. And then as soon as I have those done, we will be moving on to the Happy Planner ones. So, but I know yours is up top. But that's all we have left. Like, that's all we're doing right now is monthly kits. So, we're working hard. I promise. Promise, promise, promise. These are last 2 with no holes, right? Okay. So, I promise you we'll get them out as soon as possible. I know. The 2-week turnaround time is kind of hard. So let's calculate this. First of all, when we released the line, I was in the West Coast. I was in Washington for 4 of those days. So I really should have set my shipping time for like a month. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. It's not a month. We're going to keep to, oh, I need paper. We're going to do our best to do close to 2 weeks as we possibly can. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to head out because I have to actually get more paper out of the box. I know you are. I know. And I'm hurrying. Yes. Yes. Oh, no, we're rushing. Like, we're pushing it to get it done. We really are. And I work through the weekends too until it's done. Like, I want to get it done as soon as possible, and then you guys can get it and you can order your next monthly kit. No, really, I want to design their next stuff that's coming out because I'm so excited about the next part of it because it's fun. So, can you tell? I love what I do. All right, you guys, I'm going to see you later. You guys have a great day, and maybe this afternoon I will come on and we'll do a craft or something because I'm going to need to take a break. So, have a great morning. God bless.